Okay, are you opened up to page 29? That is 2 10s and 9 1s. We were on this page yesterday highlighting our words. Okay? Now what we're going to do first, we're just going to review the words that we highlighted, okay? You got it, there you go. We're gonna go to the one that we highlighted on. So together,
wait, do you need our highlighters?
You don't need your highlighters because we already highlighted it. So what we're going to do,
I accidentally took the pencil.
It's okay, we'll just put it here. Sit on your bottom, please. What we're going to do right now is we are going to each say one word that we highlighted. So you will start here. Say a word that you highlighted.
Dad.
Dad. Show me with your hands. Is dad a closed syllable or a vowel consonant silent E? Dad is closed. Very good. What is a word that you highlighted?
Bake.
Bake. Show me with your hands. Bake. B-ache. B-ache. Good. Show me with your hands, Lily. Bake. What is a word that you did?
Cake.
Cake. Think. Now show me with your hands. Cake. Oh, wonderful. What is a word that you have?
Plate.
Plate. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Show me with your hands. Plate. Good.
I got one.
1 second. What is the word that you did yesterday?
Add.
Add. Think. Closed or BCE. What is it? Add. Add. Very good. It is a closed syllable because there's no silent E on there. Okay. So we've all said one. Now we are going to read together, okay? Start at the sentence, or at the title, I'm sorry. Put your finger on the first word of the title. Finger on the first word. Ready? Let's read. You can bake a cake. This year you and Dad can bake a cake for Mom's birthday. Okay, friends. Remember, we pause for just a little bit at our sentence, at our periods. Just get a box of cake mix. Look on the back. Look on the back, period. Okay, so we'll pause. It shows you what to do. Rub butter on the cake pans. Then shake flour into them. That's okay. Now the cake will not stick. Next, turn on the oven. Okay, let's pause. We talked about about that yesterday, what they were doing. Are they just saying, I like to eat cake, or are they telling us something special?
They're telling us something special.
What are they telling us? Lily, what are they telling us?
How you can bake a cake for someone's birthday.
The procedure. Do you remember that word from yesterday?
Yeah.
My turn, your turn. Procedure. Procedure. Wonderful. Let's continue. Look at the back of the box. Get what you need to make the cake. Put the cake mix in a bowl. Then add the water. This cake has oil in it. Put that in the bowl too. Okay, pause. Are they just telling us put some stuff in a bowl, or are they giving us details? They're giving us some pretty good details, yes, Trinity?
They are saying they're making the cake for them. Mom they're saying that they're putting.
Yeah, they're putting oil in it and they're adding water. So they're giving us some pretty good details, right? So we can picture them doing all of this. Okay, let's continue. Crack an egg and add it to the bowl. Then add another. Oh, pause. Who can tell me from my class what word or what 3 words did we find in another Serenity? Not her. Very good. That's how you can. That's how you can remember. A, not her. Another. Is it important right now? Is it about our story? What?
I see Dad right there.
Yeah, because we're going to talk about Dad in a minute. Okay, let's keep going. We just read that, then add another, so we're on stir. Stir it up so there are no lumps. Put some cake mix in each pan. Dad can put the pans in the hot oven. Bake your cakes until they are done. Let them cool on a rack. Move them to a plate. Add frosting and dab on some red dots. Mom will be glad to see this cake. Now, I heard my friend Chance say, Mom will be glad to see this cake. Why? Who can tell me? Raise your hand. Alejandro.
Because it has a, you need to do expression because
Explanation mark. Exclamation point. Very good. Now I have a couple questions about yesterday. It says that Dad can put the pans in the hot oven. Why can't I? Why can't I? Who remembers? Serenity, why can't I put them in? Why does my dad have to?
Because so you don't get burnt and because so you don't turn on and burn it.
Exactly, because sometimes we can start fires. That's what we're talking about in reading. We're starting a new story about fires. Head up, please.
Yeah, I know that.
So we have to have an adult help us with stuff like that, or we can get burnt. My other question, I want to see who remembers. What were those red dots that we put on the frosting, Lily?
They were little red Skittles.
They could be Skittles. What else do we talk about, Alejandro?
M&M's and
Sprinkles. Sprinkles, yes.
Oh, frosting.
Yeah, that's what they put those on the frosting. Do you think that would make the cake really pretty for the mom? Why candles? Why would we put candles? What kind of a cake would it be?
A birthday cake. Because in the book it's Mom's birthday, so they would put candles on because it's Mom's birthday.
You guys have some good schema
Can we
about
highlight that
don't
I
you?
found right there?
It's okay because we have Dad highlighted in other places.
Where's Dad?
Okay,
Right here. Oh, Dad.
I will wait until your eyes are on me. Thank you so much, Alejandro. I'm waiting. Okay, what we're going to do next, we're going to look at this second one. Now this doesn't have the highlighted words. So we're going to really have to use our brains to just, while we're reading, say, oh, I know that this isn't Jack, it's Jake, because I see a silent E at the end. What is ham? Is it closed or is it like this? What is it? What is it? What's ham? Closed. Very good. Okay, friends. Oh, friends. Alejandro. Thank you for paying attention to me. It's called Jake's Birthday, okay? We're going to read it together at first, and then if we still have time, I'll let you go and read with a partner, okay?
Look how much time it is.
Can you tell me what I just said? What are we going to do first?
Jake's birthday.
Together, and then if we have time, then what are we going to do? Partner read. Okay, so it's an emergency. You may go. Okay. Okay, ready? Fingers on the title. Alejandro. Oh, thank you for showing me. You're ready. Jake's birthday. It was Jake's birthday. Why did I say it like that?
It was Jake's birthday. Guess what?
Oh.
It was Jake's birthday.
His animal friends wanted to plan a fun day for him. The dog made a cake with the number 10 on top. Do you think a dog could make a cake?
No.
No. So is this story real or is it
My dog
fake?
Tony can practice,
Fiction.
but she's baby.
Fiction.
I have a puppy.
The pig baked a ham. The hen had a rake and tugged on the grass to mack it. Oh, well, I said mac. How did you know that it was made? How do you know?
Because of the ear.
Silent E, vowel, consonant, silent E. Can you follow along? I was trying to trick you. Okay, ready? Each animal had a gift for Jake. The friends ate a lot and played games.
It's games.
I did it again. The silent E makes the A say its name. Many other animals came to play. Thank you for correcting yourself. There was so much to eat that Jake gave cake to Blake. Then Jake packed a bag to take home. His mom was made
Mad.
Why?
Because I don't have no E.
No silent E. It only has one
I said
so what's that word?
I said made.
What's the word? If it's not a vowel, it's a
Consonant.
consonant. It only has one consonant after it.
I said made.
I feel sad. I feel sad when you do not follow along while we are reading. Thank you. His mom was mad that he ate so much. The other animals' moms felt the same. Okay, so what is this story about? What is happening?
His mom.
Why is his mom mad?
Because he brought cake home.
And he ate a lot of it. He ate a lot of it. What is different about our first story and this story? Andrew, what's different? Who was making the cake in the first story?
Dog.
In the first story, who was making the cake?
Dad.
the dad and the child. Who's making the cake in this story, Chance? Who makes the cake?
The animals.
The animals.
Yeah,
We talked about this while you were gone. Can animals make cakes?
No.
So is this story
it's
real?
Non-fiction.
It's fiction.
All right.
Because fiction and ache. That's a good way to remember that. That's right, because the first story could happen. It could be one of us telling the story, right?
Or it could be like an animal.
Perfect.
Playing a tree.
Okay, now we're going to split into pairs, and you can read together, okay? You did a wonderful job today. Thank you. Okay, so Mai did a lesson during decoding, and we have 4 second grade teachers on our team, and we decided that it would be best for decoding if we leveled and we broke our children up based on their scores, their Ames test scores, and it has helped so much. So my cooperating teacher and I actually have the lowest group, the lowest achieving group. So they definitely need some extra support. So after we do our main lesson together, we split up into smaller groups. So I have a group of 5, 3 boys and 2 girls, and I have one boy who has severe ADHD, and he is on medicine for it. He is regularly in my room, so I'm used to knowing how to handle him, knowing what he responds well to, so that's helpful. And the one thing that I didn't do for this lesson, that I'm glad that I videotaped it because I'm going to change in the previous, or in the next times, is I have the children sitting at a kidney table, and since there was only 5, I didn't necessarily think of a seating chart, you know, having assigned seats, and I should have, because I had my 3 boys right here, and then I had my 2 girls together, and my boys really like to talk to each other, and that kind of became an issue in the lesson. Some things that I like to do with the children, you know, I'll do just some light pats on their desk, and right in front of them, just, you know, as a friendly reminder, like, hey, you know, you need to be paying attention right now. I like to speak in a calm voice with my students. I feel like if I get talking loud or I get talking fast, and you can tell that I'm flustered, that they really respond to that in a negative way. So I definitely like to be calm with them. Some other things that I like to do are to model my expectations. I had some blurting out during the lesson, and I would kind of put my finger over my mouth to represent, you know, they needed to be quiet, and then I would put my hand up because I wanted them to quiet their mouths and raise their hands. They respond really well to that. I also like to use the, you know, I'll wait until you show me that you're ready. They, you know, I think that gives them responsibility for their actions, and I've told them before, you know, at the beginning of decoding, when we're all working together, that this practice is not for me, this is for them, and so they've responded really well to that too. Oh, moving along, my boy that has ADHD, he blurts out a lot, and so I like to just, at times when it doesn't really seem that necessary, I just ignore it and I move on. I may give him a slight head nod before I move on. I never want him to feel like I'm just ignoring him all the time, but I definitely think that there's sometimes that just moving on can show him that we're not blurting out right now, we're not talking about that. And I like to do iMessages. Like, I feel sad when you're talking when I'm talking, and that really helps. They respond well to that because they know that their actions, you know, they affect me and they affect how I feel. So that's worked really well, and I think that it helps to grow my relationship with my students, and we trust each other. And I like to, at the end, which I did near the end of the lesson, try to check the students. So I like to say like Mac instead of make, so that they can correct me. One, they love correcting the teacher, and two, I think that it really checks for understanding and that they're listening. So these are just some of the things that I used in my lesson, and I use really often every single day. But I have a really good group of students, so there wasn't too many disruptions.